Good morning. It's Thursday, September 12th. And the other night I watched the debate, the Kamala Harris-Donald Trump debate. And I was amazed at some of the things that came out in that debate. I usually don't watch these debates, but I was fascinated to see how Kamala would perform against Donald. I know Donald is irrational at times, and he had many times where he interrupts and carries on, but he did not do that during this debate, although his face was quite often twisted in a smirk. But I think Kamala did a wonderful job during the debate. And one of the most interesting facts that I learned is that the people in Ohio are eating pets in order to survive. Donald Trump actually came out and said that. He said that with a straight face. That people in Ohio are actually eating their pets because they're starving and because the government of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden is not doing enough to keep those people fed. Now, the moderators quickly called him on that and said there was no reports any place that people in Ohio were eating people's pets. It was an outrageous statement, they said. But Donald didn't back off. He doesn't back off those things. He honestly believes that. And he still believes that he won the 2020 election. So how could anybody in their right mind, after hearing Donald talk about eating pets, consider that he's a worthy candidate? I don't think he did terribly bad, but I definitely think Kamala outperformed him at the debate. But if all you could come out with is that people are eating pets, that's not any way to get to win the presidential election. How many pet owners are going to not vote for Donald Trump now? I don't know. And then again, he still refuses to admit that he lost the 2020 election. How can he stand by that lie and convicted of 34 felonies? How can he stand there? How could the American public even consider a criminal as a viable candidate for the presidency? Now, many voters, registered voters who watched the debate, agree that Kamala outperformed Donald. And she didn't get into fighting him over the things that he was baiting her with. She smiled quite often during the debate because of the ridiculous things that Donald said. And so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, why would Kamala consider even debating Donald a second time? She performed well enough on this debate stage to win the election in my mind. But you know what? People in this country have very short memories. And I don't know how many people really watch this debate. So Kamala may have to debate Donald Trump again just to reinforce the image of her superiority over him. And I do not say that lightly. She performed very well. Calm, not angry, did not make any statements that were outrageous, stated the facts, smiled, even smirked at him when he went off on one of his tangents. So this debate is historic in nature, just over the pet eating issue. And it's Donald's 7th debate. And he's only won one debate, and that was against Joe Biden. And I don't know that he won that debate as much as Joe Biden was terrible and he lost the debate. So I don't know if Donald Trump will be anxious enough to even come out and debate Kamala again. He did not perform very well. And of course, the pet eating saga will go down in history because Donald is known for exaggerating, and he's known for changing his mind and saying one thing today and the same thing, something different about the same issue tomorrow. So I don't know if he'll back down on his pet eating statement. Is he going to run and try to get evidence? Just as he tried to get evidence about how he performed properly on January 6th, a black mark on his report card, so to speak. So I leave you with that. A poor debate performance by Donald Trump, loaded with his usual lies. And this debate will be historic, just over the mention of the dog-eating episode. How in his right mind anybody who wants to win a presidency make a statement about members of the population eating dogs? And Kamala Harris calm and on the offensive. And I think she won the debate by enough to win the election. So that's my opinion based upon what I saw at the debate. And I think that Kamala will be a good president if she's lucky enough to win. And I think Donald's dog-eating statements will go down in history as one of the most ridiculous remarks ever made by a presidential candidate. So have a great day. Bye.